Hello and welcome to CC365. Today I'm going to show you how to input an event into our system. It's nice and easy. Our system does cater to all sorts of complexities. However, on this occasion, we're just going to put in a simple based event. And then if you'd like to look into further details about how to enhance that or get more out of your listing, you can look at the other videos that we will post for more advanced event listings. Obviously, you will need to be at the website, cc365.com.au. That's the Central Coast all year round. That's where the name comes from, 365 days a year. You need to log in. If you don't already have an account, make sure you create one. It is free to have your own account, and we, of course, try not to spam you or anything like that, so don't hesitate to sign up and utilize everything that the site has to offer. Once you do have your username and password, you can have just sign in from any page using the sign up at the top there. Once you're signed in, you can see there it changes to the My Account, and you get a little drop down menu that allows you to select from a couple of things. Today we're going to submit an event. We're going to submit an actual event, and you will see it'll take you to the page here with quite a few options there. Now, I know this can be a little bit intimidating at first, but don't fret too much here. It is quite simple, and once you've done one or two, you will soon certainly get the entire gist of it. Most of the fields are non-compulsory. That means that if it's something that doesn't apply to you, such as capacity here, for example, you can simply leave it empty and it will be ignored. A couple that are necessary, obviously, is a title. This will be the heading of the event and will also be what appears in the address bar at the top when somebody searches your event. On this occasion, we're going to enter an actual event, the Narara Music Festival. It's happening this May. And we're going to select a category. Now, it is obviously a festival. However, it does come under quite a number of categories. So in order to select a few here, you can choose none or as many as you like, provided they're applicable to your event, of course. We do ask that you try not to spam too many categories there, or you may end up with your event deleted altogether. So it's music, it is outdoors, and this particular event is kid friendly. It's always nice, family friendly. Okay, so we've selected a few categories there for it to appear on. Now you can choose a file here that you've got saved on your system. Typically the easiest way to do this is just simply have the picture open in one of your folders already and simply drag and drop to the location. So on this occasion, we're going to upload a picture of one of the performers. Now, if you've already input an event and a location, you may find that you already have a location in here. It will show any locations that you've entered into the system already. So each time you log in, they will already show. So if you operate from a single venue, for example, you will only ever need to input it the once. On this occasion, we're not at the Gosford Showground. We are going to input a new location. I'll show you how to do that. And it's really quite simple. The map here will show us what we can do. So it's at Mount Penang Gardens. In order to find the address, it does work from the Google Maps database. So you can quite simply type in Mount Penang, and you can see there it's already come up with the address at the bottom. If it doesn't show the address, keep going. You can simply type Mount Penang Gardens and hit get location from the address. You can see on the right there, the Google Maps has located the venue. On this particular occasion, however, just so in the address it does show something there, I'd like it to do that. The coordinates are automatically input. Published is yes. We want to make sure that is selected, and then we can save. So you'll see there it now appears in our list. Okay. Next is the start date. When does the event start? So this year it's on Saturday, May the 5th. Kickoff time is 10 o'clock in the morning. Now here is the first field that you do not need to enter if you don't wish to. If you do have a finish time, it's always a good idea to pop it in there. So it finishes on the same day, 5th, at about 11:30 at night. So it is in 24-hour time. Keep that in mind when you're doing putting input the events, that it is in 24-hour time. If you put in a time that's prior to the existing or the start time, it'll flag up a warning and let you know that you need to fix that up. Registration start date. This is if you're selling tickets. Now, it doesn't matter if you're selling them from our interface or externally. If you have a specific date that you wish to start selling from, you can pop this in here. So if you want to start advertising the event straight away, but tickets don't open until such a time, you can put that in there, and then the website will automatically start displaying registration available on the event when that's ready. Okay, so for price, if you've just got a single price, you can simply just put it in there. Or for many people that would have multiple pricing options, it's easy just to, in here you can put some wording. If it's a free event, by all means, put in free there and it will display as free on the website. So when people know it's free, that always helps bring them along to your event. On this occasion, however, for the festival, they are from about $80. So no need to list every pricing in there. You're better off to put that down in the description field. Capacity, if you're selling tickets through our website here, say for example you had 100 seats available, you can put in 100 there, and once that 100's gone, it'll turn off the ticket sales for you. So on this occasion, we've got disable registration. That is the default selection there. So I'll go into that in more detail in another video talking about how people can actually register for your events and purchase tickets as well as groups. Cut-off date is very similar to the registration start date. So obviously if you want to stop selling tickets from a certain date, you can set the date there and it'll cut off from then. The custom registration URL, basically a fancy way of saying where did we buy the tickets. So you can put any website in here. You can link to your Facebook page or something like that if you want people to go there for more information. For example, on this occasion, they're selling from Ticket Booth. Just so you're aware, if you do, you can sell from our website as well, and that's where you'd put in your PayPal email address. It doesn't cost you anything to sell off our website. We don't take any money off the top or charge any extra fees or anything like that. So 100% of what you charge goes back to you, and it goes directly to your PayPal account. Similarly, if you want to be notified each time somebody does register, just pop your email address in there, and you'll get a notification when that happens. By default, tries not to email you too much or spam you too much. Published, this means whether it's visible on the website or not once you hit the save button. So default again is yes. If you sort of want to get ahead of time, put all the details in, you can leave it at no and come back and publish it later if you would like to at a different date. Okay, so the description. Here we're going to put in a short description. This is basically what would appear the first sentence or two, just a quick description of what it is before people go in to get the full description down below. So it's just put in something catchy and short and sweet in there. I'm just going to paste that in. No glamping, no yoga, just sweet, sweet music. Okay. And then of course you can put in the full description down below. Now, if you've ever used programs like Microsoft Word before, all these options here may be fairly familiar to you. You're more than welcome to go through and pretty up things a little bit as you go through. It's what they call a WYSIWYG editor. So you can just sort of say, for example, you wanted to highlight a certain section and bold it. You can just do quick headings like that. Or similarly, you can go here and choose from a couple of different heading characters. So there are a few things there that may seem a bit confusing. If you're not sure what they are, that's no problem. Just leave them and just use your standard things there. There's things like bullet points, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and just straight up unordered bullets. So you've got a choice of a few different things to choose from, whether squares, circles, or discs, for example. You can search, add in extra pictures if you would like to. Again, I won't go into that at the moment because we have already added one picture up here. This is if you would like to add in more into the description field. Okay. Please don't add extra pictures to the short description. That will just result in your event not being seen at all. It'll end up, the system will delete it out. So only in the bottom part here. So once you've done that, you can, of course, have a look there and you can hit on the preview tag there. It just shows you exactly what it looks like pretty much. Double check everything. It's a good idea. If you've ever missed anything and try and save, it will tell you to please input this field. Ticket types at the top here is for more advanced ticketing. So this is, for example, adult tickets, children tickets, concession tickets, etc., that sort of thing, and how many you're willing to sell. Or you can have VIP style tickets, etc., that sort of stuff. Again, if you're not selling tickets, you can simply leave that part. And here we go. We're going to hit save. So once your event has saved, you'll see here a description of any events that you have entered. Okay, so we can basically go back. So here's where I said you can unpublish and publish. So say, for example, we selected unpublished before. You can just flick it on and off right there. So it'll be not visible on the website, and publish is obviously visible on the website. Here's a quick test event that I created earlier. And it tells you a bit of an overview if you've got the registration turned on. If you go, oh, I forgot to put in something, simply click on edit and it'll take you back and allow you to go back in and make the necessary edits. Now, if you do have a recurring event, please get in contact with us in order to do so. Okay, so we can do events that happen, every week, every month, every second Saturday of the month or something like that, for example. Please contact us and we can switch that on for you. At the moment, it's turned off for the front end, but we do have recurring events available for you. Now, if you just want to double check what it actually looks like on the website itself, you simply click on the title. It'll open a new page, and there we go. We've got the CC Super Kid. He's right there at the top. Look how excited he is for these festivals. So there's our picture that we uploaded, and you can of course see the full description there. It shows the event start and end times, and people can of course click on the location to see a map and get themselves directions via Google Maps. If you'd like to save it to your own calendar, iCal for the iOS folks, Yahoo and Google calendars, you can invite friends, etc. Or if you're on the page, only you can edit your own event and unpublish, obviously, so the public don't see these parts of your page. And that's it. You can see at the in the URL at the top, so where the address bar is just above my screen here, will be your address. You can copy that address and share it wherever you like, or you can simply use the buttons here. Of course, you want to like your own thing and hit share there to post it to Facebook. At the moment, I'm not logged in there for Facebook. And away you go. So thanks for looking there. If again, if you want to go back and check out your events, just up on the My Account, Manage Events, back to there. Thanks for bearing with me during that tutorial. If you have any questions, by all means, go over to the help section. It will be available from the drop-down menu here, and ask away or contact us directly via email.